Worcester of Harrington, Maine, was a 12-year-old paperboy when he won a trip to Washington, D.C. His first trip to our nation's capital was one he would never forget, and Arlington National Cemetery made an indelible impression on him. This experience followed him throughout his life and successful career as a wreath maker, reminding him that his good fortune was due, in large part, to the values of this nation and the veterans who made the ultimate sacrifice for their country. In 1992, Mr. Worcester found himself with a surplus of wreaths nearing the end of the holiday season. Remembering his boyhood experience from Arlington, Worcester realized that he had an opportunity to honor our country's veterans. With the aid of former Maine Senator Olympia Snowe, arrangements were made for the wreath to be placed at Arlington in one of the older sections of the cemetery that had been receiving fewer visitors with each passing year. As plans were underway, a number of other individuals and organizations stepped up to help. Bluebird Ranch generously provided transportation all the way to Virginia. Volunteers from the local American Legion and VFW posts gathered with members of the community to decorate each wreath with traditional red hand-tied bows. Members of the Maine State Society of Washington, D.C. helped to organize the Wreath Lane, which included a special ceremony at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. Unable to donate thousands of wreaths to each state, Worcester began sending 7 wreaths to every state, one for each branch of the military, and for POWs and MIAs. In 2006, with the help of the Civil Air Patrol and other civic organizations, simultaneously Wreath Lane ceremonies were held at over 150 locations around the world. In 2007, the Worcester family, along with veterans and other groups and individuals who had helped with their annual Veterans Wreath Ceremony in Arlington, formed Wreaths Across America, a nonprofit 501c3 organization, to continue and expand this effort and support other groups around the country who wanted to do the same. The mission of the group is simple: remember, honor, teach. Fast forward to 2021. Wreaths Across America and its national network of over 2 million volunteers, a third of whom were children, placed 2.4 million veterans wreaths on headstones of our fallen at 3,136 participating locations across the country. Over 525 truckloads of wreaths were delivered, representing 390 different carriers, Senergy Petroleum being just one of them, all of which donated their time, fuel, equipment, and provided a handful of volunteers. Each live balsam veterans wreath was a gift of respect and appreciation, sponsored by an individual or an organization and placed on a headstone by volunteers as a small gesture of gratitude for the freedoms Americans enjoy. For centuries, fresh evergreens have been used as a symbol of honor and have served as a living tribute renewed annually. Wreaths Across America believes the tradition represents a living memorial that honors veterans, active duty military, and their families. When each wreath is placed, the service member's name is said out loud, ensuring their memories live on. This year at the National Memorial Cemetery of Arizona, 12,000 wreaths were delivered and placed, but there are more than 78,000 veterans and spouses interred at the cemetery. So as you can see, there is still some work to be done. Our goal is to make sure that there are enough wreaths that every name is said out loud so that no one is forgotten, and ensuring that their memory lives on. If you would like to learn more about Wreaths Across America or to sponsor a wreath, please visit wreathsacrossamerica.org.